Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Seb and today we're going to be going over Royale.fun and your chance to win 10,000 big ones. So let's dive on in. I'll go through all the information and just brain dump it for you. Okay, so here we are at Twitter. As I mentioned, this is just going to be a big brain dump of information. It will just be whatever's flowing out of my mind, unscripted, unedited, and hopefully of value. This is their Twitter account, Royale.fun. Make sure you're following them. They are not super active in terms of updating things here, but they are very active in the actual Discord. From here, we can click on Royale.fun, which will open up this web page. I have already gone ahead and minted one. If you want to see how to mint one and buy one of these little NFTs that can give you the chance of winning $10,000, then that link will be below. So this is the website, and this is the third generation of Royale. So I won the second one last month, which was fantastic. And just for transparency, I won. So the team has given me winnings, which was fantastic, but I'm not hired by the team or anything like this. I just think it's a fantastic way to have some fun in the ecosystem and to bring in friends into the ecosystem. So up here, you've got like a profile where the person will go and connect themselves. So you can see my name, my ape with my profile picture, which is just connected to Discord. I cannot bring it up, but it's my ape with a mustache just to be funny. And we can see I have 2 owned aliens in the tutorial linked. Basically, I minted one and I bought one. Now, I'm not actually going to be entering this, so I'm just going to sell these both. That's just because I feel like I'm a lucky person and I want someone else to be lucky this time around. Now, what I've gone and done, and I'll link this below, is I've done a good medium post on it. So Aliens Royale, it's minting. It's only going to be minting for a few more hours. I have to edit this video quickly, get it out. But it's your chance of winning a $10,000 prize. All the links are here. The first game I played, forgot that I entered, didn't win anything. So I have an idea of the strategy which happened here, which I will share. Remember, anything I say here is just opinion. It's nothing's financial advice. In the end, someone won more than $10,000. It was $15,372 plus one NFT. Not sure why that was higher than 15 or higher than 10 grand, but hey, fantastic news. Then this was the girl. This was the person that won, and they won this cool one-of-one artwork. I have my one-of-one artwork, which I need to get printed along with a few other things and flick them up on my wall. Got a couple of definitions, so if you are brand new here to the space, then I hear you and I'll make it nice and easy. Then the next thing was game number 2. I did a video on it, and in the end there were multiple prizes. So the top 1,000 tickets actually got prizes. So first prize, and so on. I end up winning first and second prize. Now, as I mentioned before, this was luck, fantastic luck, and it was brilliant. I spent a decent amount on tickets. I definitely degened. I am part of the DGen Ape Academy. That is the community that I hang with, and sometimes I and we degen a little bit too much. Okay, so this is the third one, and has all the links and kind of gives what the plan is. And I've got some frequently asked questions just down the bottom. So if you have a couple of questions, just go through here. One thing that may come up early on is, let me just pull up Discord, is just jumping into Discord. When you first link, you may not actually be able to link, and there could be a couple of reasons why this is the case. Probably the most obvious thing is it's not and the age is too early, so not a lot of people have a Discord account. It's used in kind of gaming, some socializing avenues, and very much so in crypto. So if you've got a new friend, it's definitely well worth having. Now, when you get into Discord, you've got your announcements channel, which, you know, you follow along, see what's happening. You've got a few other cool bits of information, how it works. It has a timer which will set for you specifically, and some info here. So you can click on these, you know, how to play, and it's going to give you the step-by-step things. So it makes it very, very easy. And then you can jump into general chat. And once you're in general chat, you can chat away. You know, ask questions, that's fine. There are some other things which you can just play around for yourself. Now, this is created by Cymbal, the Cymbal team. And what they are famous for, or newly famous for, is creating an NFT sales bot. So this is it here. It's free to put into your Discord, and it basically shows the seller price, the buyer price, and I believe it will also show the profit as well. Now, in this case, there hasn't been a previous on-chain buy. It's just minted, so it doesn't list the profit. But if you add this into your Discord, or if you suggest it to your community, then you'll actually end up getting 50 free knockout vouchers. As it very clearly says, last NFT alive wins. So there's just one prize. And obviously what's going to happen is, let's say we have 100,000 of these suckers, these beauties minted. This is going to go for just under a week, I think. So at the moment there's 29,000. You know, when this mint ends, however many we have is how many we have, and then each day the supply will reduce heavily. Exactly how it will go, the team may announce that, but I think, you know, based on previous mints, it's probably going to go like half. First day purge, we can see 50,000 tickets into 25. So I would say it's going to go half, and it's just going to go really fast. And then you have this other thing which is called a KO, which is a knockout. Now you can pay to do a knockout, and we can find that it's not live yet until this is all over. But you can find that, you can buy, I've got the link here, Contagion. This will pop up, and it costs approximately $3 per infection, or it's free with a voucher. Infections are not allowed at this time, and as I mentioned, if you have this Cymbal's server or bot set up, it can be for like your project, right? So, you know, if you are in Solana Monkey Business, or, you know, Famous Foxes, if that bot was live tracking your preferred collection, it would work. It may be put into the Degen Ape Academy. Just haven't had time to tell the team and the student council guys. But nevertheless, what happens is we'll do one of these when it's ready to go. And the cost of the infection, well, that money will go to the team. And as I mentioned, if you could have it, you could get it free with a voucher. It's important to know when you do this. So let's say you do one, and there's 50,000 around, you can have one of your tickets or one of your NFTs infected, right? It just basically does some sort of random function where it just says, okay, one of these random ones, one of the ones that's still alive are now infected. So I did it in the last round, just the one time, and I knocked myself out with one of my tickets. So yeah, entirely up to you. The other thing is you can collect all the colors. People have been asking if there's any advantage to this, and I don't believe so. Let's have a look at undefined. Collector. So my understanding is this person owns all of those, and that's just from the one wallet and Discord profile that they have attached. The important thing to know here is, you know, someone can have multiple wallets. I had a couple of different wallets that I had entered. Okay, so back to the website. So how do you play this? There's a couple of different ways, of course. I would say a kind of fun way to do it would just be to follow them on socials, mint one or buy a couple, then try and find 10 normal friends. Or if you are what we'd class as a normal person, a non kind of crypto person that's out there enjoying the real world, you jump in, find a crypto friend to help you out initially, or buy a small amount of Solana. Try and jump in, get a few more people in as well, because it's kind of like going down the rabbit hole. You might enjoy yourself and you may actually win. And even if you don't win, there's more than just winning. There's connections that you'll make, there's fun that you'll have, as an example. And I also showed in a previous, in another video, how to buy one of these. So how it works is people can sell them, of course. At the moment, the sale price is, very, very low. I think this works out to be about 50 cents or thereabouts. And then just day by day, the ones that are infected, because Magic Eden has gone ahead and they've used a pretty cool standard. So the infected ones cannot be listed for sale, only the alive ones. So after the first purge, let's say the supply goes to half, it's likely we're going to see the price go higher. You may want to buy a couple every day. You might just want to buy $10 worth now and just see how you go. And then that's just it. That might be your allocation. In terms of this price going up or down from here, I would say it's probably going to be pretty similar. It could go down a little bit as more and more people mint, but I don't think there's going to be a huge number of people actually minting. Where, a strategy that you could use that was used by the first players with the elimination round. So what happened? So day 1, 50 cents, right? Day 2, after the purge, the floor price hit nearly 1 sol. So it went from, I don't know what this was at the time, it was probably like 20 cents back then. I'm not really sure, can't remember, to, 20 something dollars. Day 3, the floor price hit 7.77 sol. And day 4 purge, the floor price hit 70 sol. I don't know if anyone bought anything for 70 sol. I can't remember. But what we can do then is we can see with like the analytics and the activity as we kind of see, this floor price move throughout the time. So not financial advice. Example is, let's say you've got 50 tickets and in day 2, you've got some, you may want to sell a couple. And day 4, you may want to sell a couple more. As an example, or you may just want to hold and hopefully your bags be blessed. There's so much more stuff to know. And there's going to be lots of frequently asked questions that people are going to ask, and I'm just going to put them into this Medium post, as well as they'll be in Discord. I guess one thing that people will ask, so I'll mention it now. They asked it last time. So let's say you've got 2 of these, or let's say you've got 200. As they start to be infected, they're going to turn to a zombie. Whereas last time they changed their form and it said RIP, rest in peace. Now they're going to be a zombie. So if this is your first NFT ever, it would kind of be cool to keep that, like as a keepsake. It would look pretty cool. What's called the metadata, so the data that's on the chain, this would change. So I'd imagine this would say type pink, status infected, is what I would imagine it would say. And people will say, how do I burn them? Burn them is a crypto term where you click up here and you can delete them. I will cover how to burn them at the end, but what you need to know for now is that this will not be burnable until after the game is completed. And the reason why people want to burn them is you get a little bit more Solana back. So you don't make what it costs you, but you might get 4 cents back per NFT or something like that, due to the way the blockchain works with Solana. So when that happens, people want to claim them all back. But in the meantime, I see people will say things like, oh, I have too many of them, they're in my wallet and they're being annoying, or what have you. So what you can do is, with your Phantom wallet or whatever wallet you're using to store them in, you can just create a brand new address. And that way, the only thing you would have in there is one collection. So it's not going to, be annoying with your Famous Foxes or your DJ Nape or anything like that. And if you do it like that, then it's not really an issue, in my opinion. Then you can burn them afterwards if you need to. The other thing that I should also mention is if you want to send one, like you want to send it to your friend, you want to buy a few and then just send them to your friend, the easiest way to do it, because I don't believe you can just do it naturally, is you can just come into Magic Eden, connect your wallet, and then click on your Royales. This is how you can sell them. But if you click here, this is just a transfer function. And then you can paste in the address, double check the address, click transfer now, and then you can send it. There may be certain times when you can't send it, or maybe you can't send an infected one, I can't recall. But that's fine. If you're wanting to send it a live one, that's how you do it. And as I mentioned before, there may be times when you can't send it until the team finishes the purge, and then you're good to go. Anyway, that's all the information. Make sure you have a read of my Medium and ask any questions at the bottom, and then if enough people ask, I'll just add it as another frequently asked question. So there's the brain dump, peeps. I hope that's been of value. If it has, make sure to follow me, because I will have more information on other things in the Solana ecosystem. Also, if you have any questions, you can ask them below, but for a really timely response, it's probably best if you just search via my Medium post, which I will update, or alternatively, jump into Discord, ask your questions there. Thanks very much for watching, and good luck. May your bags be blessed, and maybe you will win $10,000. Cheers.